the store, they only carry 6 feet and 12 feet inverter cables. And I need 3 feet. And for the 6 feet, it's 45 bucks. And so instead of buying another pair of 6 feet, which I don't need, I'm taking the 6 feet and cut them in half into 3 feet. So each cable is rated up to 3,000 volts. Using my angle grinder made cutting the cables a lot quicker. I'm going to pre-mold the cables into the couplings so that when I solder it, I can just quickly put the cable or wire right into the lug and it'll fit in there perfectly. So here I took solder and I shoved all the solder inside the little lug right there, and then heating up the copper lug until the solder melts. Once it's done melting, then it's just an easy process of taking the cable and just shove it inside, and it seals it right quick. So I've done this before with many other cables, 0 gauge, -2 gauge, and I never had any issues with it. I don't have any crimpers. I don't plan on going out and buying crimpers just for a one-time, or in this case, 2-time thing. I'm just using what I have already. So here's the process of how I did it. So just grab a foot of solder, rope into a ball, pack it tight, and then once it's in the lug, what I want to do is I really want to shove it down in there because the volume is completely different. So I want to make sure I can pack as much solder as possible. So once I pack it, I'll put another layer of solder on top of it to finish it off. And before soldering the lugs to the cable, I actually put some heat shrink wrap in first. Then now here's the process of heat shrinking the wrap. Makes everything look nicer. And here is my temporary battery setup until I find a new home for it, which is in the shed. I have 2 Renogy 12 volt 100 amp hour batteries, along with one what brand is that? Eco-friendly or Ego-worthy, which is not worthy at all. 12 volts, 100 amp hour battery. Connecting all three in parallel. Wearing my rubber gloves just in case I get shock or sparked, which it didn't happen, thank God. So the total of 3 batteries that I have here, it's being charged by a solar panel with a 3,000 watt inverter. During summer, I work out in my garage and it gets really hot in there, like about 94 degrees. And with one battery, I can cool off the garage for about 30 minutes. And that's an 1800 or 1800 BTU portable AC unit. And the amount of wattage it pulls is 1100. So for me to prolong the AC being on and cool in the garage, I have to drop the temperature down a little bit. And by dropping the temperature down, the voltage or wattage, whatever, drops, therefore prolonging the battery life. So with 3 batteries, I'm hoping to get through an hour and a half session of workout with the garage being nice and cool. And that's what this battery setup is for. So this is temporary. The wire will be a lot cleaner once I'm done with the final destination of this thing. And then here's the inverter that I'm using. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, please. Goodbye.